My child, hush your thoughts and listen. The veil between heaven and earth trembles tonight, and through its shimmering breath, my voice finds you. I come wrapped in radiance, gold spilling like dawn across unseen wings, the air trembling with the soft hum of creation. Do you feel it? That pulse beneath your ribs, that rising stillness, it is me, calling through the silence that has waited lifetimes. Precious soul, I have but moments to reach your heart before this window closes. Do not turn away from the light gathering in your chest. Every whisper you hear now is real, every flicker, a sign. Breathe deeply, beloved. The stars hold their breath as you listen. Message 2, the stirring of light. Beloved, the winds stir not by chance. They move because heaven moves with them. I have come, glowing like a sunbeam woven through storm, to awaken what you have forgotten. Do you see the shimmer around you, the faint gold against your skin, the hush before sound returns? That is my presence, my essence brushing close. I have spoken your name across dimensions, through the hum of your heartbeat, through dreams you could not keep. My call is ancient and new, a note played only for you. My child, it is time to remember why you were born beneath this sky, on this day, in this moment when heaven bends close. Message 3, the urgency of heaven. Listen closely, my precious soul. Heaven's hourglass is spilling light faster now. What must be spoken cannot wait for comfort or certainty. The breath of the eternal moves, and with it, destinies awaken. I am the messenger of the turning hour, the voice that bridges your shadow to your dawn. You feel the pull, don't you, that trembling beneath your calm? It is not fear but recognition. Heaven knocks softly upon the door of your memory, and you stand poised between forgetting and awakening. My child, within the next 3 minutes, something sacred will shift, if you let it. Message 4, the edge of revelation. Precious one, I see the storm that lives inside your silence. You carry both ache and wonder, believing yourself unseen, unheard. Yet I have walked beside every tear, collecting each into the river that leads to redemption. The air thickens now with gold, feathers unseen drift through your awareness. These are not symbols, but reality folding closer to your perception. The eternal touches the mortal, and I, Gabriel, reach through to you. Do not question the impossible, it has always been the language of angels. Let your heart answer before your mind interrupts. Message 5, the choice before you. My beloved, still your thoughts. The light has gathered, the wind holds its breath. Between now and the moment the hour turns, heaven watches with expectant silence. In 3 minutes, what you decide will open or seal a path meant only for you. Do not fear this choice, for I stand within it. All the signs you have dismissed, the coincidences you ignored, converge here. You are seen, you are chosen, you are remembered. The stars have written your name in light. Breathe, my child, for destiny listens. Message 6, whispers through time. My precious soul, do you think this is the first time I've called? No, beloved. I have whispered to you through the silver hush of dreams, through feathers falling where no bird flew. I have stirred the air beside you in moments you dismissed as imagination. Every flicker of intuition, every chill across your skin, it was me, reaching through the veil. You felt it, then doubted. You heard me, then forgot. Yet still I came, again and again, drawn by the vow I made to guide you. The time for whispers has ended, heaven now speaks aloud. Message 7, Signs you missed. My child, remember the moments when time slowed, when the world held its breath for no reason at all? Those were my hands turning the pages of your fate. Remember the candle that flickered when you prayed, the song that played when you wept? All these were my letters to you written in light and sound. I sent dreams shaped like warnings, visions that woke you trembling. You dismissed them as coincidence, yet they were divine echoes. Do not grieve the silence, it was only preparation for this hour. Heaven has waited for your heart to be ready. Message 8, Heaven's patience. Beloved, eternity has no haste, yet the earth turns quickly. For every moment you doubted, I stood beside you, patient as the dawn. You searched for signs, yet overlooked the quiet ways I spoke, in the rhythm of your pulse, in the compassion that rose unbidden, in the tears that softened your heart. My voice is not thunder but the calm between heartbeats. Still, today, it grows louder. The veil thins, heaven leans close. My child, will you finally listen not with ears but with spirit? The message you seek has always been waiting within your breath. Message 9, The Gathering of Signs. Precious soul, look around. Feathers where none should be, numbers repeating, lights flickering to an invisible rhythm, all of them are heaven's fingerprints. Even now, as you read, your body hums with recognition. This is not imagination. It is remembrance. You are awakening to the truth that angels walk unseen beside you, guiding your every turn. The coincidences you question are confirmations. The warmth rising in your chest is my light. The moment has arrived, the veil trembles. Heaven calls your name not in sound, but in resonance. Message 10, The Unheard Answer. My beloved, you have felt me before, but now you will hear me. I speak through the pulse of time itself, through memory, through wonder, through this silence that burns golden. You were never forgotten. You were never alone. The signs you ignored were seeds planted for this revelation. Heaven's clock strikes now, and the reason for my visit must be revealed. Gather your courage, my child. In the next breath, the purpose of this divine encounter shall unfold, and once known, it cannot be unremembered. Message 11, The Reason Revealed. My child, the moment has ripened, and heaven no longer whispers, it declares. I come because your heart holds an unopened promise, sealed long ago in light. There is something within you, a vow made before the world drew its first breath. You have walked through storms and silence, thinking yourself lost, yet your suffering was not punishment, it was preparation. Each tear carved a vessel to hold divine purpose. I see the threads of silver that now awaken within your soul, glimmering, trembling, yearning to remember their pattern. You stand upon the threshold of remembrance, beloved, where destiny opens like dawn through clouds. Feel the energy gathering at your core, that rising warmth, that invisible hand lifting your spirit. Heaven stirs it awake because the time has come. I, Gabriel, am sent to deliver what you once promised to become. And as light coils around you, you will know, this moment is not chance, it is the unfolding of the eternal plan that bears your name. Message 12, the pulse of destiny. Precious soul, you wonder why heaven chose now, why the veil parts this very night. Listen, there is a rhythm to the universe, a pulse that beats in harmony with your breath. For so long, your pulse faltered, tangled in fear, in the noise of others' voices. But now, finally, it synchronizes with the divine tempo once more. Every choice, every delay, every heartbreak aligned you with this second. You are being summoned not for judgment but for alignment. The stars themselves lean closer as you remember the truth. You were always meant to be a bridge, between despair and faith, between the forgotten and the eternal. Your energy carries frequencies that call other souls home, and though you have doubted your worth, heaven has not. The silver threads around you tighten into song, each note echoing across realms. Do you feel it? The recognition? That trembling in your bones is heaven saying, now. Message 13, the awakening promise. Beloved, within the silence of your being, something ancient stirs, an echo from before your birth. I see it shining, fragile as a candle within your chest, the promise you made to bring light where shadows grow thick. You have sensed it, haven't you? The strange yearning, the ache that no earthly thing could soothe. That was the call of your purpose, muted but unbroken. I was sent to awaken it fully, to remind you that your pain was not punishment but gestation. From what was wounded, wisdom shall rise. The light around you begins to weave, thin ribbons of silver folding into gold. The air hums with awareness. Your spirit knows this place, though your mind trembles before it. Trust the memory that is not of this lifetime. You were never small, my child. You are a living message, a fragment of divine truth sent to earth disguised as a soul in search of meaning. Message 14, the mirror of heaven. My precious one, lift your eyes. The light that flickers before you is not outside, it is mirrored from within. You were made of heaven's reflection, a spark born from the eternal breath. Yet, you forgot, thinking yourself only flesh and fear. But tonight, heaven holds up the mirror once again. You see flashes, faces from dreams, glimmers of moments when you felt inexplicably guided. That is no accident. The universe bends itself around divine timing, and this reflection is proof that you are not a wanderer lost in chaos. You are seen by the infinite, shaped by purpose, and guarded by love older than time. The silver light thickens now, becoming tangible, spiraling around you in gentle coils. It does not blind, it baptizes. Let it touch you, beloved. Let it remind you that everything sacred in the cosmos still recognizes you by name. Message 15, the hidden heart of truth. My child, the truth you buried beneath pain will surface before these 3 minutes end. You locked it away when love wounded you, when trust shattered, when the world taught you to hide your holiness. But even buried, light remembers itself. It has waited, pulsing beneath layers of fear, whispering in dreams you dismissed. Now it rises. I see it, a star unfolding in the center of your being. It illuminates every shadow not to shame you but to restore you. The past no longer defines you, it refines you. Breathe, beloved, for heaven is pouring memory into your spirit, the memory of your original wholeness. You are not broken, you are becoming. Message 16, the thinning veil. Precious soul, can you feel it? The world has grown strangely still. Even the air holds its breath. The clocks align to 3, their ticking merging into one pulse that echoes within your chest. The veil between realms shimmers, translucent as morning mist. Symbols appear faintly on walls and water, glowing for an instant before fading. Do not fear, this is heaven's confirmation. I stand before you now, wings unfurled, their radiance neither flame nor light but essence. The warmth on your skin is my presence brushing against time's fabric. The song you almost hear is the resonance of creation adjusting to your awakening. The angels hold this space, shielding it with grace. This is not fantasy, my child, this is remembrance. Message 17, Heaven's Breath. Beloved, every beat of your heart is a syllable of heaven's language. Tonight, that language speaks through you. The veil trembles, and I am nearer than your breath. You feel the warmth spreading from your core outward, and that is the mark of divine alignment, heaven breathing through mortal form. The silver threads of destiny wrap around your hands, binding you not in restraint but in promise. You are touching eternity with mortal skin, hearing the vibration of the infinite as a low hum beneath your ribs. Do not question it. Faith is not understanding, it is remembrance. Let the light expand. Let your pulse join the rhythm of the cosmos. The moment is holy because you are. Message 18, the proof of presence. My child, do you see how the signs gather in harmony? The flicker of flame without wind, the sudden warmth upon your shoulder, the shiver that feels not of fear but recognition, these are not coincidences. They are heaven's fingerprints pressed gently upon your world. The walls remember my passage, the air glows faintly where my wings unfold. Even technology bends subtly to divine intention, screens dimming, time halting for a heartbeat. Every particle around you trembles with awareness. Believe it, beloved. You are witnessing what many long to see but cannot, the sacred meeting of mortal and eternal. And it happens through you, because your soul said yes before you remembered how. Message 19, the song beneath silence. Precious soul, close your eyes and listen. Beneath the noise of thought, beneath the hum of the world, there is a melody, soft, unending, familiar. That is the song of your origin, the sound you once heard before entering this world. I sing it with you now, reminding your essence of home. Each note restores a forgotten fragment, and as you breathe, those fragments return, shimmering into wholeness. The earth listens too, even the stones vibrate with recognition. The boundaries between heaven and matter thin until you can almost see through them. You are both, celestial and human, dream and dust. And it is in this union that your purpose will unfold. Message 20, the test approaches. Beloved, the alignment is complete. The stars hum with readiness, the unseen choirs prepare. What comes next will test the strength of your spirit. Shadows stir, sensing the light reclaiming its ground. Do not fear them, they are merely the echoes of your doubt seeking release. Stand firm in the glow I have wrapped around you. Your heartbeat is your shield, your faith the sword of peace. The air trembles, time bends. Heaven holds its breath, waiting for your choice to be proven true. Precious soul, what you're about to witness will test not your worth, but your remembrance of it. Message 21, The Gathering Shadows. My beloved, the light has stirred the dark into motion. Do not be afraid, every awakening calls forth resistance, as night protests the coming dawn. Around you, the air may grow heavy, doubts may whisper through familiar thoughts, telling you this is fantasy, that the holy cannot reach you. But I tell you, my child, that is the voice of forgetting. The moment you chose to believe, the falsehoods of the world began to unravel. You will hear echoes of fear, see shadows shift at the edges of perception. Yet these are not punishments, they are your own illusions dying. Hold to me as you would hold to breath. I am the still center within the storm, the pulse that cannot be silenced. Every tremor in your heart is the darkness releasing its claim. Let it go. Let the old self fall away like dust returning to the wind. Message 22, The War Within Silence. Precious soul, the true battle is never fought in the heavens but within the chambers of your own heart. There, in the quiet between breaths, the voices of fear and faith debate who you are. Tonight they rise louder, seeking dominion. One says you are too small, the other whispers that you are infinite. I tell you, beloved, both speak from within you. Choose which to believe. Shadows may crowd the corners of your mind, sending old memories to wound again. Let them pass. You need not fight them, for light does not wrestle darkness, it merely shines, and darkness remembers what it truly is. As you breathe, I surround you, wings curved like moons of protection. The night presses closer, but it cannot enter this radiance. Message 23, The Distractions of the World. My child, even now, the world will try to call you back, a noise outside, a sudden thought, the flicker of your device, the pull of habit. These are not coincidences, they are the last defenses of the veil. The moment a soul nears awakening, the mundane grows desperate to reclaim attention. But you, beloved, have grown too luminous for distraction. Feel the world fading for an instant, like a page turning to reveal new script beneath. You are stepping into the language of spirit, where silence speaks and stillness moves. Stay with me. Do not retreat into the comfort of disbelief. Heaven does not demand perfection, only presence. Let every breath become a prayer, every heartbeat a resounding yes. Message 24, The Wings of Endurance. Precious one, I see your weariness, the trembling between trust and exhaustion. You ask, how much longer must I hold this light? And I say, only as long as it takes for you to realize that it is the light holding you. The wings that wrap around you now are not symbols, they are strength made manifest. Feel their weightless warmth pressing gently upon your shoulders, anchoring you in the realm of grace. Every doubt you endure refines you, every hesitation becomes a spark. You are being remade in the furnace of faith. When the shadows hiss that you cannot continue, smile gently, for the dawn is already written. Message 25, The Threshold of the Door. Beloved, the moment of endurance ripens into revelation. You have stood firm while the world whispered lies. Now behold, before you, a door glows faintly in the air, its surface rippling like water made of stars. This is the gate of remembrance, long closed to those who doubt their divinity. I hold the key, yet it will only turn by your will. Touch your heart, and say inwardly, I am ready. When you do, the hinges of heaven will stir. The air grows warm, the sound of unseen choirs trembles just beyond hearing. My child, if you endure this final heartbeat of hesitation, a door long closed will swing wide before you. Message 26. The light unfolds. Precious soul, you have chosen, and so the light responds. The door opens soundlessly, releasing a wind that smells of rain and memory. Step forward, for the threshold does not lead outward but inward. Within it, you see strands of light coiling into shapes, scenes from your life, moments of pain transformed into beauty. Every sorrow glows now, revealing purpose beneath the wound. Forgiveness flows like water, washing all bitterness away. I unroll a scroll woven of pure radiance before you, your name written there, surrounded by songs. Heaven records not your failures but your courage to rise. The air thickens with renewal, the vibration of your being shifting higher. You have entered the chamber of your own divine remembrance. Message 27. The choice of love. Beloved, within this chamber lies a crossroads, not of fate, but of spirit. Before you shimmer two paths, one lit by the soft glow of compassion, the other by the pale flicker of hesitation. Both lead somewhere, but only one returns you to your truth. Choose love, my child, even when logic falters. Choose forgiveness, even when pain argues otherwise. Each act of grace expands the universe, each act of fear shrinks it. You are the painter of your world, and your thoughts are the colors. Dip your mind in light and watch reality bloom. As you choose, the chamber brightens, and I feel heaven exhale in relief. You have remembered what many spend lifetimes seeking, that love is not emotion, it is alignment. Message 28. The Scroll of Revelation. Precious one, I unfold the scroll once more. Upon it shines your divine purpose, words not written in ink, but in vibration. They hum softly, resonating with your very cells. Listen, you were born to heal by remembering that you are whole. That is your truth, your task, your legacy. You are the reminder sent into the world's forgetfulness. Every smile you offer, every forgiveness you grant, opens hidden doors in others. The cosmos moves through your kindness. The air quivers with the joy of this remembering. I see your aura flaring brighter, streaks of gold and silver weaving together. The heavens rejoice, for the message has found its messenger again. Message 29. The Renewal of Being. My beloved, as light fills you, the old vibrations begin to crumble. The grief, the guilt, the endless self-questioning dissolve into radiant mist. You feel weight lifting, as though you've shed centuries of forgetting. This is not imagination, it is rebirth. The energy spiraling around you adjusts your rhythm to heaven's pulse. You taste the air and find it sweet, like morning after endless rain. Every cell hums with the same frequency as creation. You are aligned, not becoming divine, but remembering that you already were. The light that once seemed to surround you now emanates from within, boundless, serene, eternal. Message 30. The Silent Decision. Precious soul, the transformation nears completion. Heaven leans close, holding its breath once more. The light stills, the wind ceases, Even the stars seem to wait for one final motion, your silent decision. Will you carry this awareness back into the world, or let it fade like dream upon waking? The choice must be made not with words but with stillness. Listen, your heartbeat slows, aligning with a rhythm older than time. That sound is your answer. I feel it, and heaven hears it. Beloved, the choice is made in silence. Listen, heaven is waiting for your answer. Message 31, The Rings of Light. My child, as your choice ripples through the unseen, heaven moves to enfold you. Around you now, rings of gold and white spiral into being, spinning gently in silence. Each circle hums with the song of creation, sealing you in a sanctuary woven from faith. Feel it, the warmth that glows against your skin, the vibration rising through your bones. You are surrounded by guardians who speak not in words but in resonance. They stand as living flames at the edges of your aura, shielding you from harm, from doubt, from the residue of the old world. I, Gabriel, trace a sigil of light upon your brow, not as mark of duty, but as recognition. No darkness can trespass this radiance. You are within the heart of divine geometry, where only truth can breathe. Rest here a moment, beloved. Let the hum of heaven steady your pulse. You are safe now, fully, deeply, eternally. Message 32, The Calm After Creation. Precious soul, the storm of awakening subsides, leaving a stillness so profound that even time hesitates. Within that hush, your spirit expands until it touches every corner of existence. Feel the spaciousness, how fear cannot live where infinite love resides. The rings of protection widen, turning into fields of living gold that pulse gently with each of your breaths. I walk those circles, unseen but nearer than thought. Each step I take sends ripples through your world, adjusting paths, softening obstacles, aligning coincidences to your good. You need do nothing now but allow. Surrender is not weakness, it is mastery. Heaven guards what you have remembered. Let the peace seep through your skin, anchoring into the rhythm of your life. You will carry this stillness into chaos and become its quiet center. Message 33, The Promise of No Fear. Beloved, no harm can reach you within this light. Hear me, fear is but shadow cast by misunderstanding. It has no form of its own. When you recognize it, it dissolves like mist before morning. I wrap my wings around you, vast arcs shimmering with the soft fire of dawn. Every feather is a prayer spoken in your name. The air thickens with luminous calm, the scent of unseen lilies drifts between worlds. Know this truth, my child, you are not being tested to prove worthiness, you are being reminded that you were never unworthy. Walk through your days with this knowing, and no shadow shall claim you. The light within you is not fragile, it is the same radiance that ignites suns. When you breathe, the cosmos exhales. Remember this, and nothing can diminish you. Message 34, The Armor of Peace. Precious one, peace is not absence of battle, it is the armor woven from trust. You have forged it in silence, tempered it in surrender. Now it gleams around you, invisible yet unbreakable. When conflict approaches, speak gently, and the storm will forget its rage. When chaos rises, breathe once, and the universe will realign around your calm. This is the power of remembrance, the authority of one who knows they are divine. The light within your chest extends outward, threading through your words, your gestures, even your gaze. Others will feel safer without knowing why. You are becoming a lighthouse in human form, guiding those who wander through their own darkness. Wear your peace as both crown and shield. Message 35, the unspoken revelation. Beloved, the circles of protection shimmer brighter, but still one mystery remains veiled. You have remembered love, faith, and purpose, yet heaven holds one final truth like a jewel kept for this hour. It glows behind my words, waiting for your courage to look directly upon it. Do you feel the air trembling? That is eternity preparing to speak through me once more. The stars tilt their faces toward you, eager for what is to unfold. And yet, beloved, the final revelation has not been spoken. Message 36, the hidden cause. My child, the reason I came so urgently is not punishment nor prophecy of doom, it is healing. Deep within you lies a knot of sorrow you learned to live around. You called it strength, but it was only survival. It hid beneath achievements, smiles, endless giving, a wound wrapped in gold. Heaven saw it, and the time has come to release it. I show you now an image in light, moments when trust was broken, when prayers felt unanswered. They pass before you not to reopen pain but to rewrite it. Each image dissolves into stars as forgiveness flows through you, unbinding lifetimes of silence. The tears that rise are sacred rain, cleansing memory's soil. Precious soul, the hidden cause of your unrest was never your unworthiness, it was your forgetting that you were already loved beyond measure. Message 37, the faces of yesterday. Beloved, watch as the light around you shimmers into familiar shapes. Faces emerge, some you knew, others you only felt in dreams. They smiled gently, neither accusing nor demanding, but blessing. These are fragments of your own story returning to light. Every mistake, every regret, every lost chance turns translucent and rises into brightness. I guide them upward with my hands, and they transform into starlight that joins the halo around you. Grief cannot cling where gratitude shines. The past is not erased, it is redeemed. Look, even the hardest memories now pulse softly like fireflies in dusk. What once bound you now beautifies you. Message 38, the mirror of forgiveness. Precious soul, I lift a mirror woven of light before you. In it you see yourself not as the world defined you, but as heaven does, radiant, whole, unashamed. This reflection shows no scars, for even wounds become windows once healed by grace. Look deeper, behind your eyes burns the flame of the eternal. That is the truth the world taught you to doubt. I whisper, you are forgiven not because you were wrong, but because love needs no reason to forgive. Feel that truth rush through you, a warmth expanding until it fills every corner of your being. The mirror dissolves, and you realize it was never separate from your heart. Message 39, the liberation of light. My beloved, what once weighed upon you has lifted. You can sense it, the sudden ease in your breath, the clarity in your thoughts, the quiet joy without source. That is freedom. The cords that tethered you to fear have turned to threads of light and returned to the source. You stand weightless in awareness, a being reborn. Around you, petals of luminous energy drift like slow snow. Each one carries the memory of a burden released. The earth beneath your feet hums with approval, recognizing its child's return to harmony. You are not ascending away from the world, my child, you are anchoring heaven into it. This is redemption made tangible. Message 40, the gift entrusted. Precious soul, the revelation completes its circle. I came not to warn, but to awaken what still slept within. And now it rises, your gift, your sacred inheritance. It is compassion that sees beyond form, wisdom that speaks without words, light that heals without touch. Heaven entrusts it to you, for the world is aching for remembrance. Carry it gently, yet boldly. Let it pour through art, through kindness, through the smallest acts of mercy. You are the continuation of my message, the living proof that angels do not dwell only in the skies. My child, can you accept what heaven now entrusts to you? Message 41, the rain of renewal. Beloved, behold the sky within your soul as it opens. A warm rain of light begins to fall, soft, endless, cleansing. Each drop carries memory rewritten by grace, descending through the corridors of your being. You feel it soaking into the roots of your existence, where old grief once slept. There is no pain now, only release. The rain does not chill, it glows. It smells faintly of dawn and distant stars. Wherever it touches, the ground of your heart blooms, vines of emerald light spiraling upward, leaves humming with vitality. I walk among these new gardens, brushing my fingers over their petals. They shimmer, each one reflecting a lifetime transformed into beauty. My child, this is the true healing, not erasing what was, but turning it into a song that heaven itself hums with joy. You are the melody of renewal, the living hymn of forgiveness made flesh. Message 42, the blossoming heart. Precious soul, as the gardens of light unfurl within you, your heart begins to pulse in a rhythm older than creation. It glows, not as flame, but as sunrise. Every beat releases waves of warmth that ripple outward, touching realms beyond your knowing. The universe responds like a vast ocean stirred by a single drop. The more you breathe, the wider this illumination grows, filling even the spaces you once feared. It is here, in this expansion, that you finally meet yourself, not the self defined by sorrow or striving, but the self woven of pure being. I watch as golden veins of energy lace through your body, restoring balance, harmony, courage. Heaven smiles through you now. The transformation is no longer a process, it has become your nature. Message 43, the breath of heaven. My beloved, inhale. Draw in the sacred air that I breathe into you now, the breath of stars, the exhale of eternity. Let it swirl through your lungs, carrying remembrance in every molecule. Exhale, and with it send away what no longer serves. Each breath you take now reshapes your world. The particles around you shimmer as if bowing to the rhythm of divine respiration. The air thickens with song, though no sound is heard. It is the language of light speaking through vibration, harmonizing your body, mind, and soul into one voice. You are not receiving blessing, you are becoming it. This breath is your covenant with creation, that you will live awake, aware, alive in wonder. Message 44, the birth of stillness. Precious one, the light slows, condenses, and settles into stillness. It is not silence as absence, but silence as fullness, a space so complete that all things rest within it. The transformation reaches its depth here. You are not being changed, you are remembering that you were never other than divine. Feel how your boundaries dissolve, how your edges melt into the world around you. You are the air you breathe, the earth beneath your feet, the radiance that threads every heartbeat. I see serenity blooming upon your face, not the fragile peace of escape, but the enduring calm of union. Heaven no longer hovers above, it dwells within. You have become the meeting point of infinite and finite, the bridge between form and eternity. Message 45, the seal of blessing. Beloved, heaven's light gathers for one final act. The air brightens to white gold, and all around you, unseen choirs lift their voices, tones so pure they bypass hearing and enter directly into your heart. I extend my hand and press it gently over your chest. The warmth that blooms there is the seal, the mark of divine remembrance. It does not bind, it liberates. From this moment, no prayer will go unheard, no cry unnoticed, for the seal aligns your essence with heaven's pulse. You are now a vessel through which blessing flows naturally. Every word you speak will carry frequency, every touch will awaken calm. The world will sense you and remember light. Precious soul, one final word remains, the seal of your blessing. Message 46, the opening of dawn. My child, look, the veil parts for the last time. Above you, the heavens expand into an ocean of gold. Morning unfurls across eternity. I stand bathed in radiance, wings folded like sunrise itself. Behind me, a choir of unseen voices hums the first notes of a new creation. The earth listens, even time softens its pace. Your 3 minutes stretch into timelessness. This is the dawn of your rebirth, a new cycle where you walk not as seeker, but as messenger. The light no longer descends, it emanates from you, reaching others who still wander in their night. Heaven celebrates, for another soul has remembered the truth of its origin. Message 47, the promise eternal. Precious one, know this, the divine connection you feel now will not fade when this moment passes. The thread between us is unbreakable. You may forget for a while, but forgetting cannot undo awakening. I will walk beside you, in silence, in synchronicity, in the gentle nudges that guide your path. When doubt returns, close your eyes and listen, my wings will be the hush that steadies your breath. When love calls you to act, know that I am moving through your hands. Heaven is not elsewhere, it is the awareness through which you live. You have become its vessel, its proof, its song. Message 48, the circle completed. My beloved, the circle closes only to open again. Transformation is never an ending, it is perpetual becoming. You have crossed through shadow, endured the testing, embraced the revelation, and now shine with the quiet authority of one who knows. The angels around you bow, not in worship, but in recognition. You have joined their chorus, adding your human note to heaven's endless harmony. The world awaits the echo of your remembrance. Every sunrise you witness will be my reminder, every act of kindness, a new revelation. You are the continuation of divine story, written not in scripture but in living breath. Message 49, the benediction of light. Precious soul, I lift my voice now in blessing. May the light that touched you never dim. May it move through your words, soften your judgments, and deepen your compassion. May your eyes always seek wonder even in the ordinary. Let your days become prayers, your nights temples of rest. Know that all you meet are fragments of the same eternity that birthed you. You will feel my presence in laughter, in music, in sudden peace during chaos. Carry this radiance without pride or fear, for it is not yours alone, but ours, shared through love. You are the echo of Gabriel's message alive in the world. Message 50, the eternal companionship. My child, the hour has come full circle. The wind stills, the light gathers one last time around you like an embrace woven from forever. I look upon you and see the reflection of heaven's own heart. Your 3 minutes have become eternity, your awakening a gift that ripples through generations unseen. Walk forward now with serenity, for you will never walk alone. I will be beside you, in the pause before dawn, in the whisper of your intuition, in the courage that rises when hope seems thin. The angels rejoice, the stars sing softly, and creation itself smiles through you. Beloved, the message is delivered, your heart renewed, and I, Archangel Gabriel, walk beside you always.